Hey guys, this is Smriti. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special video. I generally do this video like every January and I want to talk about the brands that I want to try in 2022. I have a few brands to test out. So if you guys want to see which brands am I interested in trying for 2022, then please keep on watching. Let's first finish the mainstream brands and then we'll go to indie makeup because I had loved indie makeup for 2021 and I do not want to stop. So the first brand that I want to talk about is Lawless Beauty. Now I know and I have been trying, I've been like waiting to try this brand for a long time and I absolutely want to try their mini palettes. I think till now they've come out with like 3 mini palettes. The baby one palette, the little one palette and the glam one palette. All of them looks very nice and I cannot wait to see what they bring out in for 2022 and I would definitely want to test this out. I also know that their lip plumping, like that lip gloss, looks stunning. It absolutely looks stunning, but I also feel that my Essence Shine lip gloss also does a similar kind of a thing. Maybe it doesn't have like benefits of the skincare inbuilt in it, but it shows off like that when you personally like see it. So I personally do want to test out their baby palettes. That's what I'm eyeing from Lawless Beauty. So let's move on. The next brand that I want to try is definitely Ilia. Now Ilia, it's a clean brand in Sephora and I have been like eyeing them for a long time. What captures my attention from Ilia is definitely their complexion products. I have my eyes on their skin tint, their bronzers, all of them looks stunning. Like I'm looking down because I have my laptop on. The only thing that I've tried from Ilia is their tinted lip oil, but I've not tested any of their complexion products and I cannot wait to see what they come out with. Foundation, concealer, bronzer are my like top priority from Ilia. The next brand that I definitely want to try is Luna Beauty. Now, the only thing that I've tried from Luna Beauty is the blush palette and I absolutely love it. I got the blush palette when Luna Beauty was like in Sephora, so it was easily accessible to me. The only reason why I have not tried Luna Beauty further is just because they're out of Sephora and whenever I go to their website, there's a huge shipping cost. So I would wait for a sale that Luna Beauty comes out with and I would definitely want to try out some of their eyeshadow palettes because I've heard some tremendous things about their eyeshadow palettes as well as their glosses. That is like my top priority to try from Luna Beauty. Believe it or not, I have not tested Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows ever in my life. But I have heard like mixed feelings about Melt eyeshadows. Some people like absolutely love it and some people do not like it a bit. So I want to test it out for myself and check if I really like it or not. But if they come out with like a color story that really speaks to me, I think 2022 would be the year for me to try Melt Cosmetics. The next brand that I really want to test out is Lorac Cosmetics. Now they have been in the industry for a long time. They're not like a new brand or anything. Everybody knows about Lorac, but I have not tested out for myself. The only reason why I have not tested out is just because of the color story of the eyeshadow palettes. If they can be a little more creative, and I think the latest palette that they came out with, the Fairy Tale Forest palette, that was a little more colorful. So I think they're going into that colorful route or to experiment with a little bit of colors because they have come out with like 10,000 neutral palettes and we want something more. We want something different in our collection. So I am really waiting for Lorac to come out with like a different color story and I think I'm definitely going to test Lorac this year. So fingers crossed, hopefully they come out with like a great color story palette that calls out to me and then I'm going to jump the gun. Okay, now let's dive into the indie brands. The first indie brand that I have to talk about is Kaleidos. I cannot tell you, the palette that I regret not buying in 2021 is Angelica's palette, the Club Nebula palette with Kaleidos. I really miss not buying that palette. I know that it was a limited edition palette and I had a lot of it. I don't know why I did not go for it, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that Kaleidos will come out with like many more palettes that like capture my attention and I cannot wait to test them out. Last year, I had tried Oden's Eye for the first time and I feel like Oden's Eye and Kaleidos are in the same realm. I loved Oden's Eye. I cannot even tell you how much and I am thinking that I'm going to like Kaleidos the same way. So I cannot wait to try Kaleidos this time. I really hope that there's a palette that captures my attention and I cannot wait. The only reason again why I did not try Kaleidos is the shipping cost. I don't know why that shipping cost like just drives me away from the websites. Are you like me, or am I the only one who's like afraid of shipping costs? Like, I don't know, but I really want to try Kaleidos this year, and I cannot wait to test it out for myself and fall in love with the brand. But yes, waiting for Kaleidos to come out with like something magical. The next three brands that I'm going to mention is just because I have an immense love for multichromes and duochromes in 2021, and I cannot wait to expand my love story with multichrome eyeshadows. For that reason, I definitely want to try Clionadh, Shine by SD, and Divina Cosmetics. I cannot tell you how much I've been in love with the duochromes and the multichromes that I tested out in 2021. For example, It's Belle Cosmetics, love them. JD Glow Shadows, love them. Odin's Eye, love them. So I cannot wait to just dive into these indie brands to test more of the multichrome and the duochromes that they have in their collection. I am sure I'm going to fall in love. It's just a matter of what colors am I looking for. Because indie brands, they are amazing, but they're not cheap. So I have to do my due diligence, and I know a lot of people, a lot of my subscribers, I love you guys so much. You guys have given me like recommendations on like which brand and which shadows to buy from these brands, because you guys know what colors I'm a big fan of, and I cannot thank you enough. I'm definitely gonna make my order. I have everything written down in my wish list. If you guys have more shadows, list it down in the comment section below so that I can add it up. But yes, definitely in my radar would be Clionadh, Shine by SD, and Divina Cosmetics. And also one more brand that I really want to test out is Glaminatrix. I feel like Glaminatrix did eyeshadow palettes so beautifully last year, and it's a very new brand to me. I have just been like hearing few times in the reviews of the YouTubers that I watch, and I cannot wait to see what they come out with, because they have come out with some beautiful color story, and I have my eyes on Glaminatrix like really hard. I really hope that they capture my attention and I go and get some palettes from Glaminatrix. I cannot wait to see what they come out in 2022. The next brand that I have to mention is Blend Bunny. Now recently Blend Bunny did release their Dollhouse palettes. I personally felt, one, it was like a huge palette, and they have come out with like huge palettes only. I think that if Blend Bunny comes out with more of a compact palette with like a compact color story, I think I would be more interested in that. So let's see what they come out with, you know, what color stories they come out with, because I know from the color story that they have come out with, they have either done like a huge matte palette, or they have done like a lot of like dark tone palettes, which almost would look the same on my skin tone, because they've like come out with like different versions of dark browns and blacks and grays and all. But they have some amazing eyeshadow qualities, what I've heard. So I cannot wait for them to come out with like a 12 pan or a 15 pan eyeshadow palette, so that I can dip my toes into Blend Bunny and see if I like them or not, because I think that I'm gonna like them. Right now, the palettes that they have, either they have like completely neutral palette, or they have like a rainbow palette, which I'm a little afraid of. I definitely go in my cocoon whenever I see a rainbow palette. So I feel like if there's like a mix of like unique color story, but with some neutrals thrown in here and there, I think I'm gonna like them a little more. The next brand that I have to talk about is Menagerie Cosmetics. Now I think Menagerie is not a US brand, it's more of a UK brand is what I know. Don't quote me on that, I'm not pretty sure about that, but they have done some palettes like so beautifully, especially their packaging. Everything just entices me so much, and they have come out with like very monochromatic palettes or very pastel palettes. I am not a person who's gonna invest in matte eyeshadows. If I am investing in an indie brand, I am looking for some beautiful shimmers. And I feel like when I think of Menagerie, the brand that comes into my mind is Sydney Grace. I think they both would like compete with each other in terms of quality. So I cannot wait to try Menagerie because I love Sydney Grace like to another level. I think they do shadows like no other, and I think I'm gonna like Menagerie. I'm just looking for a beautiful color story to just dive into their brand and to test them out. The last brand that I have to mention is Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Now, I had heard actually Mel Thompson talking about this brand a long time ago, but I had obviously fallen in love when Mel used to like rave about their palettes, and I cannot wait to test them out myself to see if I like them or not. And I think this is going to be the year where Give Me Glow Cosmetics is going to land up in my collection. I cannot wait to test them out because they have come out with some beautiful color story and some beautiful like curated palettes. I think I'm gonna fall in love with them. So fingers crossed, I hopefully try all these palettes and all these brands in 2022, and I cannot wait to test it out for you guys. You guys let me know which are the brands that you guys are eyeing in 2022. And if I'm missing on some of the brands that I have not tested out and you are in love with, definitely leave it down in the comment section below so that I can add it to my list and try it out for myself. But if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.